Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix's original Thai series, The Stranded. So The Stranded is 7 episodes long, 45 minutes per episode, and it's pretty easy and bingeable to watch. Basically, you have a set of students on a private island, and there's a large tsunami, and there's this party, and there are the kids there for the party. All the adults have left. The tsunami wipes everything out, and the kids are stranded, hence the title, on this island. After a number of days, they realize that they're not going to be rescued, and it's all up to these kids on this island to survive. Say kids, they're student age, they're university students, and we've seen a lot of series like this from Netflix. And you might be going, not another one of these teenage angst where they have to survive and do it all alone, and it harkens back to so many of these series like the Hunger Games, like part of the original writings that you probably learned in school, but we had very similar stories in nature. And then recently Netflix did Island, I think, which was, in my opinion, not very good. It had interesting aspects. And so for the first half an hour of the first episode, I was in that frame of mind going, okay, so not only am I going to have to read subtitles, but I'm going to have to sit through 7 episodes of another teenage angst, unoriginal, uninteresting story. But boy, was I wrong. The only thing that I can say really negative about this series is that some of the acting isn't great. Some of it comes across cheesy. Some of them, I would say, that probably still need to learn to act in how to hold your screen presence. But that's only here and there. Most of the majority of the actors and actresses in this hold and engage your attention. But where this is different to all those other series you've seen is what it has with its storyline. So the first few episodes does kind of set up how these kids are going to have to survive. They're doing the tropes of that. The tropes of what a series like this does. They have to get food, learn who has what skills, the medicine, crafting, climbing, building, all of that. They gather what supplies they have, and then they have to see whether they can survive and what they're going to do to either try and get off the island or just survive, and who's going to be the leader. You got these kind of the struggles for who wants to be the leader, and these different relationships and who likes who. It's all the kind of the angst that goes along with these kind of dramas. But as I said, the story gets interesting when you find out more about this island, more about some of the people that lived on the island and its history and where it goes. I would never have guessed. When you get to that end of the 7th episode, it's annoying because that's kind of where the story I really wanted to see. I'm guessing that they're testing the waters again to see whether this has any viewership, where people start watching this, will they like it. I really like some of the interactions with the characters, but mainly because of the story. Had the story not been slightly different and more interesting, I don't think I would have binged it. But because it's so different, it has something unique about it. So it has all the normal tropes about a series like this. But I feel like there's like this authenticity of storyline that's something unique to something that is being done a lot of the time. So I think the fact that it's Thai and it has a different culture to what I'm used to seeing portrayed in this type of series, I think that was a lot of fun. There are a couple of other nitpicks. There was a baby that didn't look real at all, and when you see the tsunami and stuff, I didn't think the CG for that looked particularly good. Those are my only slight little gripes. The rest of the time, I thought the editing was well done. I thought the score was very good. It heightens the tension. A lot of the times you kind of, I guess it's a pacing thing where something's about to happen because the music is ramping up. Of course, you still get all the kind of angst that goes along with this sort of drama. But I think you just have to kind of allow that to happen because they're dealing with university students now, and they're dealing with mobile phones and how they're so connected to the digital age and that generation. And I think they tap into that well, but at the same time there's this kind of mystical element to the storyline which I think makes this quite unique as a story. And I'm really looking forward to, actually, which I didn't think I was going to say at the beginning, to seeing where season 2 picks up. I'm pretty sure there will be season 2, so let me know if you're interested in watching a season 2. What did you think about this series? Have you heard anything about it? Thanks so much for watching this review, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.